So we understand that the sunnah as it relates to the lower garment is either to the shin, and there are some narrations that mention the middle of the shin, or slightly lower, and that it can be from the middle of the shin down to the ankles themselves. But the Prophet ﷺ, he mentioned that the ankles or the garment has no right to reach the ankles. What should be known, Ikhwan, is that the affair of Isbaal, which is the lowering of the lower garment below the ankles, not only is it haram, Ikhwan, but it is greater in being haram and in greater in severity than shaving the beard. It is greater in severity than shaving the beard. Since the shaving of the beard is based upon that which is compulsory, number one, based upon an amr. And the ulama of usul, they mention the principle related to the amr or the command of the Prophet ﷺ, that al-amr yaqtadi al-wujub. The amr or the thing being commanded necessitates that the thing being commanded is wajib. That is the origin as it relates to the command. And the Prophet ﷺ commanded with the growing of the beard. But as it relates to those things that are haram, when they have in them the mention of a prescribed punishment or the mention of punishment in the hereafter, then we understand that those are from the strongest of the prohibitions and the strongest of the haram affairs. As it relates to the garment falling below the ankle, then the Prophet ﷺ, he mentioned مَا تَحْتَ الْكَعْبَيْنِ فَفِي النَّارِ. He said that which is below the ankles, then it is in the fire. So we have here the affair of Isbaal, or the falling of the garment below the ankle, being mentioned as being in the fire. And it is likewise from the individuals who Allah Azza wa Jalla will not look at Yawm al-Qiyamah. Musbiru izara, the one who causes his izar to fall below the ankles. So the Prophet ﷺ, he instructed his companion with either the middle of the shin or below that to the ankle, but it must be above the ankle. And of course that is in reference to the men. That is in reference to the men. As far as the women are concerned, then their garment may hang up to a shibr, up to an arm's length, which is some half a meter or so after their feet. That it is prescribed for their garments to drag on the ground, and that is not so with the men. Unfortunately, when the affair, subhanAllah, has now been, is now munakis. Now we have our brothers dragging the garments, and sisters wearing, mashallah, garments that you can see their shins and their legs with. Ajib.